Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the HTML final project. In the previous episode I started creating this YouTube clone, but in this one I thought to go back a little bit and actually show you how this all is going to work. In the previous one, I just pretty much went through the header class and the styling without explaining that too much. So in this episode, I'm gonna do the explaining. So let's get right into that. Alright, so of course, first we gotta use some different file. Let's use I'm gonna create a new one. New file. YouTube clone explained. Oh yeah, and .html. Okay. Then an exclamation mark and hit tab. There we go. And there we go. I'm going to open this with live server and there we go. So this is what we have. So I'm gonna be creating a header. Inside I'm gonna be creating 3 div sections. So let's imagine that we have a header that is divided to 3 sections on the horizontal rule. So yeah, this is what I want to achieve right now. Then a dot inside all of the 3 sections. I want to have some text, icons, etc. So yep, we gotta also do that. Then we are also going to create a main element, a navbar element, and we are going to create a section an aside and a footer. So there we go. So let's start with the header. The class will be header. Also I need a style sheet. So let's go and create a new file, YouTube clone.css. Alright, and I'm gonna link this as a style sheet, YouTube clone.css. There we go. So I'm gonna take the header and first I'm gonna create that. Oh, whoops, we are not having a Java lesson right now. Okay, there we go. So, I'm gonna take the header class and then I'm going to make the height 100 pixels and width 100% and a background color to make it more clear how big the element is. Let's say it's gonna be blue. Alright, there we see that we have the header. So header left, then we have the right, the middle and right, header mid, right, but they are all being shown in a column. So how do we fix that? Well, there's one very good way. And that way is using a flexbox. To do that, we can go ahead and go back to the header, and then we can go ahead and say display flex. They are already next to each other in a row. Then justify content, we can either center like that. I'm gonna change the color to be white as well, so they can be like this, space around, or space evenly. I'm gonna use space around. So yep, I guess that's the best one. And then align items center. Oh no, I don't want to close this file. So what this does is it creates a flexbox, the justify content, that will justify these elements on the x-axis, on the horizontal axis. The align items will justify them on the y-axis. So yeah, if we go to DevTools, we can pick this header up and it looks like that. We can take header left, mid, or right. Alright. Also we can use this tool in the top left corner, and with this we can pick any element up from the web page. So yeah, here we have a simple header with a flex display. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and continue. So I'm going to add some classes for these div elements. So let's say class left section, and this is gonna be class midsection and class right section. Alright, then we can use these dot left section. Let's first make the background color pink. This will allow us to know how big the element is right now. Then I'm gonna set the height to be 100 pixels, because the height of the header is 100 pixels. And then the width will be 33%. Alright, so that's what we have right now. I'm gonna copy this 2 more additional times, change this one to mid and right, and save. So right now we got these 3 div elements that are right next to one another. So yep, we are making some progress. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the body element, and I'm gonna say margin 0. That will remove all the default margins. So as you can see, there's some space around here on the corner, but when I remove the margin, there's no more space. Alright. Then same goes for the padding 0, and then I'm gonna use a property called box sizing border box. Alright, we do have these little blue lines in here, but let's see, I'm gonna adjust this to be 33.3. Okay. What if I add one more tree? Yep, they are gone. But we can of course still add some borders to see the elements better. So I'm gonna take the border, let's say border 4 pixel solid. So that will give me a 4 pixels thick black border around these divisions. There we go. So right now we have the same boxes, but we have some borders. Let's set it to be 1 pixel. Let's remove the box sizing. Okay, that's kind of weird. Well, it's okay. By the way, if I have the width, basically it's 33 plus 33 plus 33. That means it's 100% almost. So in that case, the space around in the justify content doesn't really make a difference. Let's put this to be center. Alright, and as you can see, there's really no change or difference. So now, when we save, it actually might look even a little bit better than what it did previously. Okay. Now, what if we have a certain kind of a design? Let's go over here. And let's take the header left. So inside of this one, I want to have a home icon and nothing more. Maybe a logo. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna say div and div. This is gonna be for the home icon, and this is going to be for the profile picture. Alright, when we go to the dev tools, the alignment is not yet doing anything. So let's put some letters. Alright, and now we have these two over here. We have the header left, then this one and this one, as you can see on the web page. So how do we make them the same size? First, I'm gonna take this, add a border of 1 pixel solid black, and I can actually see the container. So yeah, there it is. Let's say that I'm going to make this so that we have one box over here. Let me open Paint. So I want to make it so that I have the, come on brush, work. Oh yeah, I'm doing white. There we go. So this is gonna be the left section. Then I wanna make it into a layout like this. So here we have a div. We also have a div over here. And also these are going to be div elements. So yeah, how do we achieve that? Well, first we gotta make these two div elements, and then we gotta go ahead and basically I'm gonna remove the header left text, and basically for these two I'm gonna set the width to be 50%. So they will take 50% of their parent container. I'm gonna go here. After the left section we have the home icon and profile picture. So width 50%. Alright, and border 1 pixel solid. There we go. And the height can be 100%. And let's see. Alright, so you can see now when we open the DevTools, we have a div element of left section, a div element of home icon, and then the profile picture is still outside. So next I gotta go and take the profile picture like this, and width 50%, height 100%. So now what do we have? We have two boxes on top of each other, and that's a problem. Alright, so we have to create another flexbox. So let's take the parent container of these div elements. You know which one it is? Well, it's this one, the div left section. So over there I'm gonna go and say display flex, and I think that already, yes, that already did the trick. So now we have two div elements like this over here. Alright, now the design I wanted was to have on the right side two different div elements. So the profile picture one is gonna be only 25% on the, 50% on the height. Alright, I'm gonna cut this and let's see. Okay, so right over here right now we have the div element. So that one, that one, that one. We still have to style this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the home icon. No, not that. I gotta create a new one. So which one was this? The home icon, I think? No, the profile picture. Alright, so I gotta go and create a third div element, and this time it's going to be inside of here. So let's name this small. Okay, and now that div element is inside of this one. Actually, it should be next to it. Sorry. Alright, so let's put it next to it. There we go. So home icon, profile picture, and div small. Let's take the small and make the width 50% as well as the height. And there we go. Oh yeah, but now the layout is like this. So you know what we can do? We can take the parent container. But we're gonna need one more extra layer of containers because the display flex has an inheritance of one layer. So this is a flex box. So all the children elements will get that as well. Alright. But we want these ones to be like, this needs to be first of all larger, and these two need to be on top of each other. Maybe one way actually could be 100% to the width. Okay, that did not fix the thing. So, basically, I'm going to take another div element inside of these ones. So class is gonna be flex column, and I'm gonna put these two inside of here. Okay, then I'm gonna take the flex column and display flex. Flex direction is gonna be a column, and then let's see, what do we have now? Okay, that's the home icon, the flex column, profile picture, and the small. Alright, so we can't anymore see the contents. Let's add a border or background color. This is gonna be light blue, and this is gonna be light pink. Background color light pink. Blue. Oh my gosh. So the flex column didn't really work too well, but in my opinion, I think these should go, I mean, on top of each other, of course, by default. So I'm gonna say div class container oh my god, I lost them. I double pressed the cut button. Okay, so this is gonna be upper box and below box. Upper box, below box. Okay. So when we go over here with these tools open, the upper box is up and the below box as well. So we gotta take this container and let's try the flex direction of column. We are using flexbox on this one. This one is a child element of this one, which means that this element should be able to use the flexbox, even though we don't have flexbox applied to this element. I hope you understood my point. So I'm gonna give it a try. So let's go and take the container. Also upper box, below box. This is gonna be below box and upper box, and then container, and flex direction will be a column. Let's see. Okay, after that let's go ahead and give them a size in pixels. So the height is easy. It's going to be 50 pixels. That might actually be enough. So because the header is 100 pixels, then these are gonna be 50 pixels in height. Alright, now there they are. And then let's set the width. So that's going to be 182.66 pixels. So width 182.66 pixels. And there we go for this one as well. So I'm gonna be using some bright colors like that one and the blue one. And let's see. Yep, we got it. So we have the header, left section, then we have the home icon, we have a container, and inside of the container we have an upper box and a below box. So yeah, this is the below box, upper box, home icon, then we got the container and left section. So yeah, I'm gonna explain this very carefully now. So the way that this works is that the header is using display flex, and also this div left section is using display flex. That means that all of the child elements of this div element will get the flexbox properties. So this one right over here and this one right over here. This one gets flexbox properties, and the same goes for this one. And that is because the left section has a display of flex. So yeah, there we go. So basically this way we can use the flexbox properties even to not only the children classes but also the grandchildren right over here, which are these two. So yeah, basically the flexbox only has an inheritance. By the way, this is called inheritance of flexbox. So inheritance means how long the effect is gonna be, inherited. So for flexbox it goes for the children, but because the children can use them, like we did over here, we set the container's flex direction to be column. So that means that these two over here, that are the grandchild elements of the left section, still get some flexbox properties, even though they are not the direct children of the parent. So yeah, I hope I explained that in a way that everyone was able to understand that. In case you have some questions, be sure to leave them down below and I will be answering to them. And in the next one we will be continuing on with these. So yeah, turns out I have a lot of stuff to explain. So yeah, anyways, we will get this done. I just gotta get over this first and then we are gonna go back to the YouTube project. But I want to explain these things. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope that I'm going to see you in the next episode or some other video on the channel. And I hope you learned something new from this one. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe in case you enjoyed, and yep. Until the next time, have a wonderful day everyone and bye bye.